In the age of social media and affordable travel, Airbnb has become a popular platform for people to rent out their homes or apartments to travelers from all over the world. But what happens when you rent an Airbnb that's more than just a place to stay? What happens when it becomes a portal to a realm of horror and terror? For Sarah, a young woman on a solo trip to a remote town, the charming Airbnb listing seemed like the perfect option. The cozy cottage, nestled amidst the serene countryside, promised a peaceful getaway from the hustle and bustle of city life. But as Sarah settled into her new temporary home, an unsettling feeling began to creep over her. But sleep eluded her, replaced by a series of unsettling visions. In her dreams, she was trapped in a labyrinth of dark, twisting corridors, her footsteps echoing ominously in the silence. Shadows loomed around her, their forms shifting and contorting into grotesque shapes. Venturing into the attic, Sarah stumbled upon a hidden room, its walls lined with ancient books and dusty artifacts. As she examined the contents of the room, a chill ran down her spine. The objects exuded an aura of malevolent power, their presence filling the room with an oppressive dread. Suddenly, the room began to shake violently, and the air crackled with energy. A grotesque figure materialized before Sarah, its eyes glowing with infernal light. The figure spoke in a voice that echoed with torment, revealing that the cottage was a gateway to a realm of darkness and despair. Sarah's worst fears were confirmed. She had unwittingly stepped into a dimension of horror, a place where nightmares took form and terror reigned supreme. With a surge of adrenaline, she fought to escape the clutches of the malevolent entity, her only hope to break free from the clutches of the Airbnb from hell. After a desperate struggle, Sarah managed to banish the creature back to its realm of darkness. Exhausted and terrified, she fled the cottage, vowing never to step foot in an Airbnb. The experience had left her shaken and traumatized, a chilling reminder of the horrors that lurk in the shadows, waiting to prey on the unsuspecting. The story of Airbnb from hell served as a cautionary tale, a reminder that even in the modern world, where technology and convenience reign supreme, there are still places where darkness can lurk, waiting to consume those who stray too close. As the popularity of Airbnb continues to soar, so do the number of horror stories associated with the service. Tales of haunted houses, paranormal encounters, and sinister happenings, but none compare to the terrifying experience of a young woman named Mary, who booked an Airbnb that would forever change her perception of the world. Mary, seeking a relaxing getaway from the hustle of city life, decided to book a quaint Airbnb in a secluded coastal town. The listing for the property was picture perfect, boasting stunning ocean views and a charming, rustic ambience. However, as Mary arrived at the Airbnb, a sense of unease immediately washed over her. The house, nestled away from the town center, was shrouded in an eerie silence, broken only by the distant cries of seagulls. The air was heavy with an oppressive atmosphere, and a chill ran down Sarah's spine as she stepped inside. As Mary explored the house, she noticed a number of peculiar occurrences. Doors creaked open and slammed shut on their own. Shadows danced eerily in the dimly lit rooms, and an unsettling chill seemed to permeate every corner of the house. One night, as Mary lay in bed, a sudden gust of wind rattled the windows and a cold gust of air swept through the room. To her horror, she saw a translucent figure standing at the foot of her bed, its spectral form casting an ominous shadow on the wall. Determined to uncover the truth behind the haunting, Mary delved into the house's history. She discovered that the property had been the scene of a tragic accident years ago. A young girl had drowned in a nearby pond. The girl's spirit, still trapped in the house, was the source of the paranormal activity. Frightened and desperate to escape the haunting, Mary decided to leave the Airbnb in the middle of the night. As she fled the house, she heard a blood-curdling scream echoing through the corridors, the spectral girl's voice filled with anguish and despair. Mary's story serves as a stark reminder of the unseen dangers that lurk in the seemingly ordinary. While Airbnb provides a convenient and affordable way to travel, It also exposes individuals to the unknown, the potential for encounters with the bizarre and the terrifying. The next time you consider booking an Airbnb, heed Mary's warning and do your research. Carefully read the reviews. Pay attention to any strange occurrences and trust your instincts. After all, you never know what might be lurking behind the facade of a seemingly idyllic rental.